think we can get in about an hour or so of PvP. Hey, morning, Greg. Afternoon over there, I reckon, but good afternoon. A training specialist with my storm callers. I'm down to train. Ich habe die Marksman und the sledgehammers. They will probably buy the crawlers. To kill the crawlers, we will want the ox light. They might buy the hounds, in which case I'll want them. Your supply specialist. I don't know. I feel like a level 2 marksman does more for me than a level 2 arc light. Nice. What's your strat? I think this works, unless, well, we'll see. They might be very far forward deployed. I was right about the crawlers, but not like that's an epic read. I guess hackers would be good on the lead specialist. Just thinking I could use an arc light. A lot of times I'll take a Phoenix on this round. Is kind of where I've started to go. Not entirely sure that that's the right call now. You could take a few units of chaff, like it's not going to hurt to have those. I think that arc light probably wins the round for us, and I can save the money. And they were really prepared for Air Force. I'd be looking to get anti-missile technologies. arc light getting pulled over there is not great. Here we go. Heavy armor is going to be fun. Just not quite yet. But could potentially a barrier, but not yet. They're kind of ground focused, which makes me think about a scorpion. But I'd like to have something that could shoot up. I could get a fortress with heavy armor. Problem is I wouldn't be able to buy anything else this turn. And I don't want to do that. So I think we need to save that. Right, if that's the case, then I probably want to pop out a couple arc lights and save all of this. This guy was incredibly useful. You know, I don't mind one more marksman on the flank over here. Go ahead and unlock Mustangs. I might need them. I'm going to save this and plan on potentially fortressing next turn. Based on what they do. They got Stormcallers of their own. Interesting plan. How do I feel about Mustangs with missile intercept or something like that? I think the game will go on long enough that I can use that. And I got to do the same crawler plan they're doing. We can probably take our attack buffs now. Attack and defense buffs. a little weak over there. I do want that. Just don't know that I want it now. They nuked me. All right. Didn't really expect him to go for the nuke, but I get. Probably should have. Not gonna kill me though. I do need to clear this game out quickly if I'm gonna win it. Could have shielded against that. Could have done just about anything, but I didn't. Embarrassing. Take temporary range. I think we're getting pretty close to this game being over. I don't think I'm going to win it, but I'm interested to find out. I think I just never got enough wave clear, did I? And they're going to kill me with level 2 wasps. And that's just game over. Right. I did not focus on the basics. I'm not surprised. It was a busy morning. That is not in the game yet, but it will be. Yeah, there's no wave clear. That's the problem. I had wave clear going, and then they essentially countered my storm callers, and now I don't have wave clear. But my stuff's shooting at chaff, and theirs is shooting at important bits, and I'm dying. Now, we did take care of the wasp flank, which is nice. There's like a medium chance that we get another turn. I don't think that kills me. And I've recognized my problem. So can I do anything about it? We'll see. That would be all I'd do. Which might be enough, but I'd like to do a little bit of extra shenanigans to try to get this on the end here. On this side, I get to defend this marksman if I drop him here. We're going to do that. I'm sorry, Klorg. Does sound less than ideal. Hey, ahoy! I'm sorry to hear that, Auntie. We got another box of Karl Fatzer in, and I was just mentioning that it took longer because the Finns must be enjoying springtime. I wouldn't mind an Ion Blast. I need more money. More time. Good morning, Darmist. I put EMP on those Farseers, which is really annoying. Maybe enough to kill me. Yeah, I need to EMP something. I've only got one Stormcaller unit left, but I may want to buy another one. Couple more, actually. I'd rather get the Stormcallers. I've already got one. And they're a known quantity. I'd also take Rocket Punch, frankly. I think I'm interested in that as well. Gonna have to be it. I don't have quite enough time to think about it. Sold out of the Wasps. It did take missile interceptors, which is cute. Punk, punk. Defensive strats win again. I like it. I don't know if that counts as a comeback. I've started thinking of this more in Magic terms than I used to, because that's kind of the go-to thinking strategy for me too. We must fire the Potsers. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't see that, Auntie. I was kind of a little focused there, which is good. But I heard Rat say something about the goal of a game of Mechabellum is to win the last round. Yeah, it's more than HP resource. I got lucky. That's fair. So that does make it a comeback in a sense, and that it took me that long to identify why I was losing and then fix it. But I do need to, in the early game, especially if I'm going to play a defensive posture, be aware that like the goal of the game is to win the last round. That's the goal. Be cool. I kind of want a snack, but I don't have anything. I guess I could go eat a bunch of Hotzers, but that doesn't seem like a really good idea for someone with a sedentary lifestyle. Let me go see what I can find. I'll have a little snack. Oh, I can have some crackers. Have some crackers. Hot Pockets. No, I don't play Magic anymore. We got the little one of those toddler cars for her birthday, and it took a while to put together this morning. And we're going to be doing birthday stuff all weekend, so there will not be any weekend streams, but I'll be back on Monday. Let's get one or two more in before it's all gone. Thank you. Hard to believe it's been 3 years since she was born and ushered in the end of Storybook Brawl. I'm amazed when I think back to how long I've been streaming. Got an amp specialist with thongs. I like thongs. They're slow. Yeah. I mean, sort of. Life just goes faster as you get older, too, to an extent. I generally do like marksman early. It can help clear out tarantulas at the end. Give us an out to somebody doing weird stuff with phoenixes. They're going aggro, which is good for us. And one of the reasons to position sort of like we did. Dude, that's insane. I'm not ready for that. But it'll be here tomorrow. Round 1 missile interceptor? That is insane. Yeah, but if I somehow manage to blow it up, they just lose the game. That's what I think too, Raven. I'm trying to decide how heavy to go into the Phoenix is. Not quite ready for distracting Crawler. Now, I didn't solve my wave clear problem. But I did solve my probably wins the round by default problem. No, they're fangs. I didn't even solve that. Okay. I have to solve the wave clear. Who got there? What do I want here? I could toss out a bunch of hounds all of a sudden. Also just bust out the big guns. Upgrading fangs. Take it. I think I'm with Riven here, Glorg. I think this is not good. I think it could be useful later in the game, but I think doing it round one is kind of nuts. Not as valuable for me as it could be. They're probably going to buy the Overlord, though, so I need to be ready for it. If I was them, this is when I'd start thinking about pushing over here, too. I don't know why I have best partner on this full bar. I need to get rid of that. I don't think it's necessarily bad to buy them if you're getting wrecked by Stormcallers. I just think round one doing it is insane. That's the part I'm really not understanding. Knew they'd be taking that. And they've already put field maintenance on it. Okay. Ready for that crap. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about what's happening here. Ion Blast is pretty good against them. I'm not sure that's exactly how it'll hit. Yeah, I might actually be better off doing it here. Because they're likely to add more to that. I'll need it over there this turn. And I could use extra cash. These guys are great, so I want to upgrade them. I want to upgrade the boat, too. I just can't. Sell the boat and the collars. Yeah, I guess I don't need my own boat, do I? And since I'm giant spec, I don't have to care too much about it. Fair enough. All right. That's where we're going to get our money. Nice to have extra chaff. I do think Vulcan's Descent probably wins me around, though. So I'm going to use that as a catch-up device. Game's bloody hard. I need to level the towers, is what you're telling me. Well, I like that this is pulling stuff if I don't have chaff in front, but I can certainly put chaff in front. Yeah, this is still pulling them. I don't love my positioning with these dudes, but be all right. Got there. Good morning, Tim. All is well, my friend. Life is good. All right, I'm a pee. We'll do one more, and then it may be time to go get the kiddo. It's gonna be a busy weekend, but I'm excited about it. It should be fun. It's a temporary advantage, Raven, what those missile devices come down to. You could do stuff like that in Magic too, but I always hated doing it because like you'd have You had to win quickly, which maybe that was their strategy. So I'm not here to criticize it. It just I felt like as soon as I saw the missile device, I was like, I can win this game. That's what it made me feel. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, we've got time for one more. And I can get the kiddo. Very excited for her to get in her little toddler car. I want better skins in this game. They'll irritate. I want to buy some, but they're bad. Y'all make some good ones? Hey, good morning, Aaron. It is unusual for me to stream on Friday, but usually I do housework on Fridays. I did a little bit today, but I wanted to sneak in a stream because it's just going to be a really busy weekend. And this is a little bit of a way for me to kind of reset myself and get to hang out with friends. Somebody came in yesterday and said that in chat, and I was like, oh my God. That's too good. It's way too good. Happy Friday, man. Hope things are well in your world. No storms. Surrender, and we'll try again next time, I guess. Sabretooth and Fang. I can sell the Sabretooth and eventually and buy some stuff. Training Specialist looks okay, too. And I think I'll go with that. I like the units better. It's not great. I like this. I mean, tell them you're busy, but you'd like to help them, and they work with that. If somebody calls you and wants your business, you got to work on that. All right, I think we take this for now. I was hoping they'd be centrally set up. They're a little further backwards than I was really prepared for. That's okay. Not really playing any chaff other than the sledges. Which the level 2 marksman can one-shot. Go, go, Marksman Rangers! That's just like my opinion, man. Don't listen to me. I was gonna get the fangs. Anyway. I think we take those and consider if we want some storm callers. They've got their missiles now. I think I do want a pack of storm callers, but I'm going to position them a little differently than I normally would. Am I, though? I really don't want to get sniped by a missile. I really don't want to run these tarantulas forever, but they did their job last round. Take both of my kidding, I know. Be a decent boss, man. They are missile specialists. I'm trying to set up in a way that I don't get wrecked because of that. I think this does it better. I don't think I want any of this, do I? I suppose I can put a repair kit on one of these dudes, which I'm eventually going to sell out of. Yeah, not for me. Well, I say that. I've listened to what some people have said about it, and it didn't get me excited. I want to run something that's just going to get hard countered. Can't quite figure out what I want here. In that case, I think I'll go with one Scorpion. Nice, Glorg. I mean, it didn't strike me as upgrading the Tarkov experience much. And those are poorly positioned against a missile. I need chaff in front of this dude or a range enhancement. And he can be a lot more effective. Okay, I'm glad I caught that, because that was going to wreck me. They shouldn't be dying to saber teeth. We have a chaff problem. Big lightnings. I haven't been interested enough to really look at it. And I kind of can't get any traction off of these Stormcallers. I like the cycle a ton. I played a lot of the cycle. I think that was a great game. But in the end, I decided it was just not as good as Tarkov. And that was kind of an issue for it. Really sets me up to get murdered by missiles, but I'll be aware they have them next turn and react accordingly. Yeah, agree. By a lot. Man, I can't get this guy protected enough to do anything. That was a colossal mistake, not being able to handle the cheaters in Season 1. And they should have been ready for it. I need single target deeps. I think that was certainly an issue. I need that. Not much, Zombub. How you doing? Good day. I didn't know you knew German. I know enough to recognize, good day, Mr. Simulan. What are you up to? Wie geht's? That's very formal, though. You can just say wie geht's. I don't know, thinking about the cycle, like, I think the cycle messed out by not having skills. Because when you died in Tarkov, you could be like, okay, at least I leveled Vitality. And I really think they screwed up by not giving you a visual representation of the attachments for the weapons. Like, when I put a foregrip on my gun, I want to see a foregrip. And I want the expensive one to look cooler than the not expensive one. But they didn't do that. Almost got there. I was fine with it being accessible. Just make it freaking look like something. Can't realistically tech that yet. I can tech this one. I need a bit more chaff to protect my bros. I want him to look cool, not dumb. I must win the chaff war. These guys are doing work. I think we start loaning. I don't think the game's going to take 3 more rounds. I could use a little bit more wave clear on my side. they hadn't gotten that tower, I win that, but they did got that tower, so I don't win that. I need nice, efficient wave clear. And I need shields nearly everywhere. I wouldn't hate a distractor crawler up there, too. Keep as much of this here for the bombardment as I can. I didn't need to upgrade that, and I shouldn't have. I mean, I am clearing level 1 chaff. Arc light died. It means I can't really win the left side. Or can I? Embarrassing that my towers still aren't leveled up. Get some valuable tech on these. And sell one. Actually want more storm callers. I've got items that do most of that on them, and I can't afford it right now. I'm trying to get the ones with items promoted. Probably as good as I can get. They're really investing in that flank. So if we live through this, I really need to do more against that. I have all of the shields. Can't buy any more devices. But I want to. I still like this pulling folks up here for the bombardment. They got EMP on their melters. That's really bad for me. Yeah, that's lethal bad for me. I should have been prepared for that. That's a good game, though. Real good game. I'll take it. I got close to beating somebody at mid 1300s MMR. Happy with that. All right, y'all. That's going to have to do it for today. I got a few more things I need to do before I go get the kiddo. So I'm going to get her. I'm going to have a good weekend. I hope that y'all are going to have a good weekend. I'll be looking for you then. I think it's probably worth it since we were talking some about Marathon. Like, what got me about Tarkov was how gritty and realistic it was. I kept thinking when I played Cycle that it would be nice to have something that was a little more casual than Tarkov that I could hop in and out of. And it was, but it also didn't grip me the same way that Tarkov did. And I stopped playing it far sooner than I did Tarkov. But I think as far as extraction shooters go, I want that gritty realism. I want it to be hard. I want to be scraping things. I want to have to do a scav run. I just also feel like at nearing 50, I'm probably a little too old to be playing first-person shooters. I kept getting upset that my skill in games like that was not as high, and I was like, what can I do to get better? And the answer was get younger. Like, I can't do that. But once I started thinking, like, I really need to play a strategic game, that's what eventually brought me back to Mechabellum, and I've really been into it. So I think there's a possibility that a new strategy game could catch my eye, for sure. But I don't think it's going to be a shooter. Well, the stress was the fun. That's what I like. There's not any fun if there's no stress. It's kind of weird, man. Kind of weird. All right, peace out. Y'all be cool. I'll see you next time. Adios.